Peace, Prophet people. Welcome back to the Absolute Boss Collective. I am your host, Absolute, and today we're going to hit you off with the third installment of the Big Homies series. The Big Homies series highlights legendary traders and investors who have provided some type of blueprint or rules that we can follow in our trading and investing. Okay? So before we get into today's big homie, if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. Okay? Do your brother a favor. Body slam that like button real quick. Okay? And hit the notification bell so you can know when I come out with new content to help you step your game up, okay? Additionally, the Absolute Boss Collective is running a $500 giveaway when this channel reaches 1,000 subscribers, okay? Shout out to all my subscribers who have been doing their part, watching the videos, commenting on the videos, and liking the videos. Most importantly, let's share these videos. Let's share this information so we can reach 1,000 subscribers and someone, one of you, can get that $500. I'm ready to give it to you, okay? Now, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Today's video, we're going to highlight the big homie, none other than Paul Tudor Jones, okay? Paul Tudor Jones was born in Memphis, Tennessee on the 28th of September in 1954. His pops ran a financial and legal trade paper, which Jones sometimes wrote some articles for under the name Eagle Jones. Guess that was like his MC name, if you will. Okay, he studied economics at the University of Virginia and graduated in 1976. This is really important. It really shows, as we will get into some of the guy's achievements, it really shows the power of education. Okay, what some of you may not know and what you need to know is that Paul Tudor Jones got hands. Okay. He was the university welterweight boxing champion. Okay? I find that very interesting. I wonder what part of the game, you know, the stock market game, his boxing had an impact on. There used to be a time when I used to watch this video, which I'm going to share with you guys one day. It was a video of Mike Tyson, and he was talking about how he sized up his opponent in stepping into the ring. And there was a time where every trading morning I would watch that video. So it's very insightful for me to see that this man was a boxing champion, okay? After he finished school, he got with his uncle, Billy, and his uncle connected him with Eli Tullis, a cotton trader. And he started with him as a floor clerk in New York. Turn around, 4 years later, this man starts his firm in 1980, Tudor Investments. Okay, so as of 2018, Tudor Investments had 10 billion in AUM. AUM is assets under management, $10 billion. This man is a trailblazer in the global macro investment field, okay? He is also responsible for making hedge funds hot, okay? We all talk about hedge funds. This man is responsible for that, okay? Some of the things that are outstanding to me from 1980 to 1984. Remember, he started this firm in 1980. So from 1980 to 1984, he had only one losing month. Amazing. 47 winners and one loser? Wow. Paul Tudor Jones has a net worth of $5 billion. That's as of 2018. Okay. Most importantly, he successfully predicted the crash of 1987. Okay. During that crash, the Dow Jones lost a fifth of its value, while PTJ tripled his money. Okay. Now, if you guys heard of Special Ed dropped this line where he said, "Even got a little island of my very own. I got a dog, a frog with a solid gold bone." Your man Paul Tudor Jones has his own island or islands because they're shaped in his initials. Okay? That's major. His own island. Okay? Now, he does it big for himself, but he also does it big for others. And this is one of the most heartwarming parts that I've seen in his history. He founded his Robin Hood charity in 1988, which targets poverty in New York. Okay? Now, I don't know if you guys watched The Office, but if you watched The Office, there was an episode where they were talking about Scott's Tots. And he had pledged to pay the college tuition of some children. Well, in real life, Paul Tudor Jones has done that, working with the I Have a Dream Foundation. So he has definitely left an impact on some of the less fortunate people in the world, while he has been so fortunate. And that's what I find to be very inspiring. Okay. Most importantly, your boy bought Bruce Willis sneakers at a charity auction. Okay. I don't know how much he paid for them. I tried to find that out. I just haven't been able to find that out. He said that these particular shoes were good for a 30-point rally. I believe he said it was in the Dow or the S&P. Whenever he put those sneakers on. So position went against him and he put on those sneakers to rally the market. That's not a trading advice or anything like that. I'm not suggesting you do that. But it's interesting that he did that. There is a documentary about his life. It came out in the 80s. It's called Trader. I'm going to leave a link to that down below in the description. I'm going to leave the Scott's Tots down there if you want to laugh. Okay. Some of the other things are, he specializes in trading index futures, okay? And he uses the Elliott wave theory. And I think it's been speculated that this is part of the reason that he wanted to take Trader off of the market. He's been buying all of the copies of it and things like that, but you can still find it, okay? So without further ado, we're going to get into some of we're going to get into 21 rules that he has put together that will help you improve your trading, okay? This is the real meat and potatoes of the big homies videos. Listen to the rules that they're dropping and adopt these rules to your own self so that you can be successful, okay? Why reinvent the wheel? These cats have done it already. Let's learn from them and use it to our own benefit. So let's get right into it. Number one, when you are trading size, you have to get out when the market lets you out, not when you want to get out. Okay, goes on to say, the all high was at 56.80. There are probably going to be a lot of buy stops at 56.85. If the market is trading 70 bid, 75 offered, the whole trading ring has a vested interest in buying the market, touching off those stops and liquidating into the stops. If I want to cover a position in that type of situation, I will liquidate half at 75 and the remaining half beyond that point. Okay? Number two, never play macho with the market and don't overtrade. Okay? My major problem was not the number of points I lost on the trade, but that I was trading far too many contracts relative to the equity in the accounts that I handled. Okay? That's for all of you aspiring Wall Street bets cats. All of you people out there that are seeing videos or hearing information about this YOLO, you only live once strategy. Okay? It has its place. And I'm not trying to throw shade at nobody who does those type of things. Just understand that you cannot continuously do that every single trade forever. Sometimes it's not going to work. Okay? And that's what he alludes to with that rule. Number 3. And this also ties into that. If I have positions going against me, I get out. If they're going for me, I keep them. Okay? 4. I will keep cutting my position size down as I have losing trades. When I am trading poorly, I keep reducing my position size. That way, I will be trading my smallest position when my trading is worst. 5. Don't ever average losers. 6. Decrease your trading volume when you are trading poorly. Increase your volume when you are trading well. 7. Never trade in situations you don't have control or where you don't have control. I don't risk significant amounts of money in front of key reports since that is gambling, not trading. When I first started in this game, okay, a lot of times I would look at a particular stock, I would take a position, and I would not understand why it didn't go my way. And a lot of times that was because of certain economic reports or economic or macro reports that was coming out that I just wasn't aware of. And the market was reacting to that report. And I was just totally clueless as to why the trade was not going my way. Okay? If you want to know more about economic reports, where you can check those out, leave that down in the comments below, and I will answer that for you. Okay? Number 8, if you have a losing position that is making you uncomfortable, get out, because you can always get back in. Okay? Never marry a position, man. Number 9, don't be too concerned about where you got into a position. The only relevant question is whether you are bullish or bearish on the position that day. Number 10, the most important rule of trading is to play great defense, not offense. I don't know if y'all hearing me, man, because this is some heavy stuff right here, man. Every day I assume every position I have is wrong. I know where my stop risk points are going to be. I do that so I can define my maximum possible drawdown. If my positions are going against me, then I have a game plan for getting out. Number 11, don't be a hero. Don't have an ego. Always question yourself and your ability. Don't ever feel that you are very good. The second you do, you are dead. Number 12, I consider myself a premier market opportunist. I develop an idea on the market and pursue it from a very low risk standpoint until I've repeatedly been proven wrong or until I change my viewpoints. It's all right to change your mind. Number 13, I believe the very best money is to be made at market turns. Everyone says you get killed trying to pick tops and bottoms, and you make all the money by catching the trends in the middle. Well, for 12 years, I have been missing the meat in the middle, but I have caught a lot of bottoms and tops. See those different perspectives at war right there in that statement? That's deep. Number 14, everything gets destroyed 100 times faster than it is built up. It takes one day to tear down something that might have taken 10 years to build. Number 15, Markets move sharply when they move. If there's a sudden range expansion in the market that has been trading narrowly, human nature is to try to fade that price move. When you get a range expansion, the market is sending you a very loud, clear signal that the market is getting ready to move in the direction of that expansion. 16. When I trade, I don't use a price stop. I also use, Number 16, when I trade, I don't just use a price stop. I also use a time stop. If I think a market should break and it doesn't, I will often get out, even if I'm not losing any money. Number 17, don't focus on making money. Focus on protecting what you have. 18, you always want to be with whatever the predominant trend is. Number 19, my metric for everything I look at is the 200-day moving average of closing prices. I've seen too many things go to zero, stocks and commodities. The whole trick in investing is, how do I keep from losing everything? If you use the 200-day moving average rule, then you get out. You play defense and you get out. 20. At the end of the day, your job is to buy what goes up and sell what goes down. So really, who gives a damn about PEs? That means price to earnings. Number 21, I look for opportunities with tremendously skewed risk-reward opportunities. You should always be able to find something where you can skew the reward-risk relationship so greatly in your favor that you can take a variety of small investments with great reward risk opportunities that gives you minimum drawdown pain and maximum upside opportunities. Let me read that again because I was butchering that. Okay? You should always be able to find something where you can skew the reward risk relationship so greatly in your favor that you can take a variety of small investments with great reward risk opportunities that gives you minimum drawdown pain and maximum upside opportunities. Okay? That's it. You know, study those rules along with the other rules from the other big homie videos that I drop. And get on your grind, man. Get on your hustle. There's money out here to be made, okay? I'm here to tell you that you can do it. All you got to do is study, okay? This is your brother in trading and investing. Absolute. Signing off for the Absolute Boss Collective. Peace.